All right, y'all. 2018 biggest hog so far. Here we go.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
All right, y'all, it's HansETX. Welcome back. Last week I told you I'd share with you my biggest hog so far. Really the biggest hog that I've seen in person, the biggest one that I've shot, and the biggest hog with this AR-10 and my Pulsar Trail XQ38. So last week I got a chance to get this rig back out. I know I've been using that 223 to test out the FLIR scope. Got this rig back out, and I have been chasing this one hog now for over a year. Now he doesn't stay on our property here. He's on the property next to us. And he'll come over to the bait piles every now and then. I catch him on camera. He'll come in a couple of nights in a row with the other group of smaller boar. And then he'll go back over. I won't see him for another couple of months. And I've been seeing this thing for on and off now more than a year. Finally caught up with him. Right time, right place. I don't know what you want to call it. But he ended up out in the field at the same time I did. And I finally got a shot at him. So I want you to check it out and tell me what you think. Now, using the AR-10, the Pulsar Trail XQ38. Also using the Hornady Full Boar. This is the 308, 165 grain. A lot of you ask what type of rounds that I use. I love the Hornady Full Boar. I use this quite a bit. But this is, like I said, 165 grain. It's the GMX. It's the muzzle velocity is at 2610, and that's feet per second. And it's got good, I mean, I've used it a lot. The accuracy's good. I like the velocity on it. I like the way that it opens up after impact. So that's a good solid round. There's a lot of other good ones out there, and the ones that I've tested and I will be testing. But if you're asking for this video, what I took this big hog with, that's it right there. So we'll check back with you here in a minute. I thought I just missed that hog. That ding that you heard after the clip was me dropping the worst cuss word that you could drop. I had to cover it up. Now I'm really having to watch now that Pulsar has fixed their audio, because it's picking up a lot of things that I didn't have to worry about picking up before. But I thought that I missed that dang hog, and it ran off. That hog took that shot from that 308 and barely even flinched. I shot at him a couple times, and he didn't buckle, he didn't flinch, he didn't act like he was shot at all. He really just took off on a fast jog. It looked like he didn't look like he was wounded at all. I thought I flinched and missed, or I missed the shot completely until I went out in the woods and found him. Man, thank goodness I found that hog. I was scared to death. I thought the hog that I've been trying to get for the last over a year had gotten away and run off. But I'll be dang if he wasn't laying right there underneath that tree. I was excited. When I was walking around looking for him, I was nervous. But I ended up finding him just about 10 or 15 yards on the other side of the tree line. He probably ran a total of maybe 25 yards from the place that I shot him. But I was downhill. I was about 70 or 80 yards away. The conditions, as you can tell in the video, they weren't crystal clear. It's because it was very humid that night. It was also sprinkling a little bit. There was just a lot of high humidity. The visibility wasn't great, so that's why the image wasn't crystal clear. But he only ran probably 25 or 30 yards from the place that I shot him. I was downhill. He ran on the other side of the hill and disappeared. Like I said, I thought I missed him. So had to get back up the truck to the edge of the woods, drag him out with a big long rope. And I didn't have access to a scale. I was in a place where I couldn't get a scale. I couldn't get a front end loader to weigh him up. I always keep this rope or this tape in my rig bag. And if any of you have ever heard of the Heart Girth chart, where you can measure a hog around his front chest area, around his back, and get a pretty good estimate of his weight. I like to do that when I don't have access to a scale like I normally would. This hog, you can see that I measured him up. He measured at 51 inches. So based on the Heart Girth chart, and if you have questions what the Heart Girth chart is, I'll put that in the description of the video so you can see that. A buddy of mine on the Texas Hunting Forum, he goes by Sapper Titan, shared that with me, so shouts out to him. But also, I'm going to put that in the description so you can see what that is. But he measured 51 inches around, which if you go by that chart is 310 pounds. Now, is he 310 pounds exactly? I don't know. He could be 10 or 20 pounds lighter. He could be 10 or 20 pounds heavier. We don't know. He was a big, stout, muscular animal. But even if he was a little bit under 300 pounds or a little bit over, it's still a huge hog. I had to get his head prepared and packed on ice because I took him to go get mounted. I'm having a Euro mount done on the skull. I was hoping to have it back by now. I don't have it, but I'll be having that hopefully to share with you in some of the upcoming videos. I get to show that Euro mount because I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to look great. Big old nice tusk on them, cutters on them. So looking forward to getting that back. But if you haven't done so, please go ahead and subscribe. If you want to see more videos, just click over here. Please subscribe. We're doing this every week. Click right here. And please don't forget to check me out on Instagram at HansETX. Check y'all later.